Hello everybody, Sigmus here, and today we are back with part 4 of our snake game. In this one, we're gonna do the main menu and also a little bit of cleanup. But you see, when we're up to date, we've done pretty much the basics of the snake game. So, drawing the game, being able to move our character, being able to collect points, and I'm bad at the game, so I couldn't get that point. But you see what I mean, and our tail, we're able to make our tail as we get a point. Um, and when we hit the border, which you saw earlier, the game ends. And if we hit our tail, the game should also end. So it's pretty much the basics of a snake game. Um, like I said, now it's just a little cleanup, doing the main menu, and yeah, that's for this episode. So I guess we'll just hop into it when I die here. Alright, I actually won't prolong it. Let's go. Alright. So, first things first. Well, we want to clean it a little bit. And that means not using this keyboard hit and get CH anymore. Reason being is because Konyo.h apparently is getting removed. So we would not use that at all. We do still have the Windows.h, which allows us to get another type of input. So we'll keep this here for now. So if I can just highlight this, and then I think is it this? Nope. Okay, I do not know how to do it. It's alright. We'll keep that there for now. We wouldn't remove it. I'll try to comment it out. I just forgot how to do it. It's fine. And what we will do is the get async key state. And obviously we wouldn't do that by itself. We would actually do an if statement. So if get async state key state, and we want the key A, which is A, or in this case we'll do left, right, up, down. So we'll change to the arrow keys. So VK A is right, isn't it? Yep, VK right. And obviously, and if our dir does not equal, wait, no, A is our left. Oh my, what am I thinking? A is our left. I can't do directions. If our dir does not equal right, then dir is equal to left. All right, so pretty much that's it's just that. So it will do another else if get async key state vk. This time we'll do right. Hold on, let me just close this bracket because we do need to close that bracket. This time it's right, and if our dir does not equal left, then we move right. So dir equals right. And we pretty much do this as well for up down movement, so we can just copy that, put else there. There you go. We'll make this one, if he goes down, it shouldn't be up, and therefore this should be down. All right, and this one should be up, and this one, if it's not down, therefore go up. All right, there you go. That should work. Now, why is this? Oh, sorry. Let me just. That should work. Perfectly the same. So if we just delete this, I'm pretty sure it's up to here. Bop. There you go. And we'll try and run it again. This time we are using our left, right arrow keys. So there you go. It works just the same. No difference, and that's perfectly fine. So we want that, and that's good. That's a little cleanup. That's way better than the previous one. As you can see, it's like shorter. Definitely don't need to use the switch. And yeah, we don't need to add another library. One thing though is with this, the reason why I didn't put WASD is because if we put else if the D key, which is actually in virtual key 0.44, So this is the D key. Or what, I mean, I can just say D. So if we get that and our dir does not equal right, the thing is, if I actually click this key, it's gonna go right even though I said dir is left, which is very weird. I find it weird how that makes sense. See, look, if I press D, it's gonna go left, not right. Wait, because hold on a minute. Am I just dumb? I am just dumb. Okay. Oh my gosh. I tried it earlier and it just okay, I think I know why. It's because I made this left, right. Oh my gosh. Anyways, no, we can do that then. Alright. So get sync key. So if we want the A keys as well, we can. Let's there you go. Just add that in. That is an extra space there. Alright. So we'll do that. So this one going right is the oh my goodness. Alright, so before I do make videos, I try it out myself just to see if it's correct and just to be like, hey, it works. Wait, I made a mistake there. Nope. There you go. That's S because it's going down, and that's W because it's going up. There you go. That should work with the WASD key as well. Oh, yes it does. Okay. I was having such a miss error before, but that's fine. Alright. Okay, we good. Alright, there you go. So that is our input that cleans it up by a lot. No, I did not want to restart now. What I actually do want to do is do we want our game input to pretty much last the whole time. I'll do that later though because I haven't created the main menu yet. So I guess we'll create the main menu now. So we've cleaned that up. One thing though is we also want this to say this is our score, not any other random number. So there you go. Now when we play, it's gonna be a score. We'll add new booleans, and this is when we create the snake game. I can actually just pop it here for, we want a boolean of main menu. So this is saying, hey, we're in the main menu, not playing the game. And we want a boolean of the overall game. So not just that game, we want the whole game. Because, obviously there's different modes. So what we want is we actually change this to normal game. And then we'll do snake game as the other one. So snake game is saying that's the full game. This is just the game mode that we made. So we'll change all of this to the normal game, which also means we're not doing game setup anymore. We're doing a normal setup. Don't worry, we will change that in the other areas. That is still the game window. I will need to change that normal window, but that's when we create all the borders and everything else. Which isn't now. It's still the game input. We'll keep that as a game input. Game program, yes. It's all basic. Yep. Now here, if our snake border equals hit, it's not our full game that ends. It's just the normal game that ends. So we'll do that. Normal game ends. Normal game ends, and this one it'd be the normal setup. There you go, and then this one would be while normal game. So this should still work the same way, no changes, pretty much the same. We just changed the names. So let's try again. Yep, there you go. All right, that works the same. Now what we will do is we will implement the main menu. So we'll create a void and we'll say main menu. All right. Now in this main menu, we want obviously the main menu equaling true. We still normal game would still be false in this case. I don't know why. Oh, because we created it as a there you go. we'll do that. Um, so the reason for that is because we had a variable as a function, which isn't correct. So that's why you just added an underscore there to differentiate it. Um, Main menu equals true. And what we just want to say is we just say, let's make it basic for now. This is the main menu. This is the main menu. Done. All right. Obviously we just created the function, but we haven't called this function, so we aren't going there yet. We will go there on our main. So instead of a normal setup, we just want a main menu. Now the thing is, it will run through the main menu, then it will go to the normal setup. So what will happen here is it will actually skip the main menu and head straight to the normal setup. See? You did see the tiny, this is the main menu, and we don't want that. We want it so that it's still the main menu until we get into the game, which was where our snake game comes in play, which we changed the name. So this is the full game now. So while the full game, snake game, is equal to true, and it becomes true, obviously, when we run the program. So that's in the initialize, we can actually snake game equals to true. So when we run the program, it equals true. And while it's true, then we run every code. So we run the main, pretty much. First we run the main menu. And well, I mean, again, this is gonna do the same thing because we haven't really set whether it's the main menu or the normal game. So now we do an if statement. If the main menu is equal to true, so if it is the main menu, then we put in main menu. Else, if it's not the main menu, so else if main menu equals false, then we run the game. So that's pretty much it. That's the game. If the game's not running, then it's the main menu. If the main menu is if it's the main menu, then the game's not running. So there you go. Now, if we play this, it's just gonna be the main menu because the main menu will equal true. Or not. I don't know what happened there. Is it because we didn't set the main menu first? Oh, well, we didn't set up the game. Sorry. We didn't really say, hey, the game starts. And in this game setup, right? The game, void game setup. So this isn't the normal game. This is the actual game, the full game. In this game setup, we want, therefore we can remove. Actually, no, we don't. Well, you can. Yeah, we'll stay there. We want the main menu to equal true. So that means we don't need this. We want the game. That's pretty much it, to be honest. Yeah, we'll put the snake game there as well. So snake game equals true. So we'll make it true here and in the main menu. Therefore, in our main, before all of this, actually, we do the game setup. Why before all of this? It's because we use the while loop snake game equals true. Therefore, it's just gonna keep setting the main menu as true and the snake game as true. And we don't want that. We only want to set it once, and that's only when we initialize the game or when we start the game. So now it's just gonna be main menu. Yep, okay. Alright. What that did is because main menu is still true, it keeps running the program because it's in a while loop. So because snake games are true and because main menu is true, it's just gonna keep running main menu, and our main menu is just counting that, which isn't what we want. So we can just say, hey, clear it up before you do it again, because there isn't really a run only once. Well, I mean there is. It's just that we won't go there for now. So yeah, it's just gonna be this is the main menu. Obviously I can't really do anything yet because we haven't set anything as a, like, hey, it's not the main menu anymore, which is what we'll do. And this is if where we're doing the enter key. So if get key state vk return. So this is the enter key. Then we will do normal setup, and which is would equal to main menu equaling false. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So once we press enter, main menu would equal false. Right now, main menu equals true. Enter, main menu equals false. Then we can play our game. Yeah, that's it. The only reason is once we destroy, we just go berserk, as you see here. Why is that? Because we didn't really set main menu going back to true. So main menu is still false, and it's just gonna keep going. Hey, we're gonna reset the setup, setup, setup. We're just gonna keep setting up. So what we want to do is after we die, we go back to the main menu. Um, I will actually create a function for that. So we'll create another one, void, and we'll call it game over. So this is when we die. So when the game is over, well, snake game, actually, no, not snake game, normal game. So the normal game is equal to false. Main menu would equal true. All right. And we'll put that on every time we die. So we die, I think, when we hit our border, which is here. Oops, sorry. Snake border hit here. So we'll go, hey, game over. And when we hit our tail, game over. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So now when we die, we'll just head back to the main menu. So this is the main menu, press enter. We can move, we die, we're back at the main menu. Enter, we're back in it. One problem though is when we're in the main menu and we put our arrow keys to test. When we play, it actually moves our character already for us. This was a major error that I found, and it's something that I really, really was annoyed at. So one solution that I did find, in quick terms, so like to be very, very quick, is to just do another else if here. So we literally copy this and pop it there. Obviously do an else if here. And what this is saying is if we do all of this, we don't need this actually. So if we press any of these keys, which we can, I'm not saying you will, but we can, and in the chance that you do, well, we'll just say that it doesn't do anything. It's just stopping. That's it. There you go. Where's that? Oh, so yeah. Now, if I ever press any of the keys and I enter, it's actually not moving at all, which is what we wanted. Only problem is if while we're in the game and we actually press enter and we die, we get back into the game. Um, which is not what I wanted. So, in I guess I just figured out another way. In the game input, if we say if main menu is equal to false and what else? Normal game is equal to true. Then we run the inputs. Then we can say, hey, let's do an input. Else if main menu is equal to true and normal game is equal to false, then we can only use our enter key. All right. And we can just remove this thing here. And what we do is we actually put this whole game input in the beginning. And we're gonna run that while snake game is true. So look at this. And we'll put that whether main menu is true or false. So surely this would work. So this is the main menu. I can press enter. I cannot move my character though. When I press enter on the main menu, where is it? In the input, main menu would equal false. And since main menu equals false, we run this. Do we have to put it in two cases? We put it in the beginning and while we're, I think while, yeah, we should also put it here as well. But I feel like this is like a full like, hey, no. We'll see if we chuck it in here as well. Well, I think because like, you know, main menu does not equal true in this case, we should be able to, oh, well, we still, no, it still works. Okay. So that definitely doesn't solve it. I think we'll just revert back to how it was. So I'm just pressing Control Z here, by the way. I think that should work. Where is it? Where's my main menu? So main menu, if I press anything else, it'd stop. In the game input, if I press else, if I press the enter key. So now this is saying, hey, you know, while you're in the game, you press the enter key, which isn't what we want. So if I press the enter key, then we just return. We won't do anything. That's pretty much what that's saying. Just return. Where's the error here? Switch therefore if. Huh. Am I missing another one? No. Yeah, there's some build errors. Where? Game program. Here? Game setup, game program, set, game over, break, speed, there, pause. We've got semicolons there. Expected? Where? That's a void. You don't. Alright, we'll look at this. Void program. Is it here? Else if. Yeah, it's here. My bad. There you go. Alright. I just forgot to add the curly brackets, so I think I destroyed it. So if we do the up down, it's not gonna do it, and if we press enter again and die, it's gonna get us back to the main menu. It's not gonna let us repeat the game. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Now, that's done. Another problem is that if we have a tail and we die and we enter back, we pretty much have an error there. And that's because we haven't reset our tail. It's pretty much saying, hey, our tail's still the same. So on our game over, we just say tail length is equal to 0. Yeah. Oh, and also our score. We have to reset our score, obviously. Score is equal to 0. And that's pretty much the gist of it. There's our menu. We die, we go back to the main menu. We try and do our keys, WASD, left arrow, up arrow. We enter, we are not moving at all, unlike the issue before. And if we grab a tail, and we die, we do our left arrow keys for errors. We press, nope, we're still the same. Our score reset, everything reset. So yeah, there you go. That's pretty much doing the main menu and the cleaning up, the better ways to do these things. The keyboard inputs. I am figuring out, like, if is there actually a better way than just writing all of this? There should be, but I'll figure that out. Um, I don't want to make the video too long with me thinking too much. What I did want to say is we just wanted to change a little bit in this main menu because obviously we don't want to just say this is the main menu. We also want to be like, hey, are you playing the normal game? Did you want to go options, quit game? So we have those kinds of things. So we have, this is the main menu. We have another one that says play the game or play the game. And we'll do an end line on that. And no. And we want another one that says options, which we don't really have anything right now for it. We will get into the options bit. And end game. All right. So those are the main things. We want to do another end here. End line, that means not a colon, a semicolon. And pretty much we'll make space here. We want to also draw like a pointer to that. So if, you know, if he goes down, I guess, if you press the down arrow key, then it'll go to like play game. And if you press down again, it goes to option. And if you press down again, it goes to end game. But how are we going with time? It is 27 minutes. But for now, we'll keep it as that. There's our main menu. And just a little cleanup of the arrow keys, left and arrows. So yeah, main menu, play game, options, end game. So we will get into actually going through the functions of the main menu in the next video. But for now, I think that's pretty much it for this one. We did the main menu there, and any errors, we kind of resolved that. Also, we cleaned up the, so that we can do any input. So that's up to you, like really up to you, whatever input you want. If you want to do like the numpad, or if you want to do like some random letters like V, F, C, D, or whatever, then that's up to you. But there you go. Um, yeah, that's definitely it for this episode. So I thank you guys for watching. Hopefully it was helpful. Again, we will be getting into the actual main menu next video. So, now this was just like setting it up so that there'd be like no errors. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Hopefully you guys liked the video, and yeah, see you guys next time.